Sheep in a peaceless season, reason to keep believing, waking the beast to sleeping. Seven marking sign and trying to dream, no sign of the dance. You see, mortal Corey service top like a spring step back, two step, 1, 2, 3. Fantasy, no more than a test, ever feeding off the fantasy, creating this mess deep down inside this big machine with all of the rest. Break free, two phase electricity. Time turning up the voltage, time turning on us always. No time enough to turning back to where we began, turning to selectors, testing. No escaping from this waking dream, no hope for advance. You see, the mortal core is serving not but a spring. Unwind, too slow, too quick, too much to believe. You fail the test, ever forging all new fantasies, creating more mess direct. Through this brick machine with all of the rest, DC, dying, electricity. Falling back right into the system, falling back on all materials. We're falling back right out of the system. It's falling back right into the space. It's falling back right into the system. The system falling back to the end. We're falling back into the system. Falling back into pieces again. Sounds like breathing. Never be broken, beating. Never repeat, deleting. Radicals flow and breathing. It just slowly seeping. Suspending my disbelief. Saved you without beating. Saved us inspiring breathing. So reason, sheep in a peaceless season, reason to keep believing, waking the beast to sleeping. Seven marking sign and trying to dream, no sign of the dance. You see, mortal Corey service top like a spring step back, two step, 1, 2, 3. this waking dream, no hope for repairs. You see, the mortal core is serving up for the spring. Unwind, too slow, too quick, too much to believe. You fail the test, ever forging all new fantasies, creating a mess direct. Through this brick machine with all of the rest, DC, dying, electricity.
What is up, you bastards? Hey, what is up? How's everyone doing? Nice username. Hola, ¿cómo estás? My name is Nelstar15. Choose the extreme trial. Right? Did you see that thing that I posted in memes? Or did I post it in Final Fantasy? Hold on. I logged on earlier, so I wouldn't have it. Yeah, no. Where did I post it? Did I not post it here? I didn't. Feels bad, man. Please hold. I'm just gonna post it in beard chat. I got you, Revy. What is up, everyone? Welcome on in. My name is Nelstar15, and I'm your fucking host with the most from the goddamn state of Texas. And welcome to part 2 of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker launch playing Sage. Hey! Blah, blah. All right, we're drinking coffee at 8 p.m. Everybody enjoying the music. Enjoy it. Okay. My hair is down because I just took a shower. I've been playing for the past 9 hours. I've been on for a couple hours. I just grinded Fates from level 72 to level 74. We'll hop over here. And I'm stoked. So we're level 74 on this age. We need to do some stuff. Get the fuck out of there. All right, where's this at? No, I don't want that. Get out of here. I don't want it on my bars. Oh. Chat. I was having a panic attack because I didn't think that I had sound. All right. I don't. What? Lucy's a maniac. Why am I not having sound? Oh God, thank the Lord. What's up, Jaha Jingle? Wonderful timing, Nelto. Remember that mystery plant I sent to Charlene for analysis? Wonderful timing. Wonderful timing. Yeah. It's Muskmalloy, an herb that possesses potent ethan abilities. Tis most certainly why the fugitives came to Eorzea. Unable to confirm an ability to obtain the herb in Charlean, they decided to procure it in the Arboretum. Okay, they likely intend to use it in conjunction with the Soul Crystal to further enhance themselves, though their motives are a mystery. The fact remains that they have caused harm and will do so until they are brought to justice. The individual is a resident of Lost Hope in Central Than, and that's where we shall take ourselves. Mark my words, they won't escape this time. Curse them! What's up, chat? How we doing? Oh, one thing I should do is this. Boom. Timers. Edit. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, Nightbot. Dude. Hi, Bijou. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I mean, I haven't technically done anything. All right, hold on. Timers. Edit this with that. I did all of this whenever I was live. I mean, I totally did this before I went live. All right. Haven't touched the new classes yet? Oh, no, I have. We are solely focused on that. Anybody notice that? I have no... Don't do this to me, game. Did you ask me? I haven't picked it out yet. If I'm gonna, I've only played Sage. I haven't picked out if it's gonna be my main yet. But it does look like I'm gonna be healing for Veluzzi and crew for the Charwash Free Company for when the raids come out in January. I have sound effects, but I don't have sound effects. It's like half of them are working. Like, y'all can hear that, right? What? Oh, healing in a raid. Yeah, see, like, there are a lot of good things. I wish I had the time, but hopefully in February I can jump in. Nah. So, this doesn't make any sense, so... Hold on. Hold on, I want to look at something real quick. Whoa, hold on. I have an idea. I'm following some instruction real quick. This might break everything. Open volume mixer. Man, fucking really? Hold on. What's the queue like on Famfrit? Oh, it's that one. We have a problem, chat. I have no audio. Yo, Robert, what's up, homie? You guys have audio, but you don't have... You don't have... No, I'm looking at it right now. Because, like, we have this. Like, that's making a noise. I've lost partial audio in the game. I don't know. I've been on for 4 hours. So, like, that's game audio. I can hear music. But the actual effects are not playing. It's like a partial audio loss. It's the abilities and voice is what it seems like. It's not just a crazy bug, it's an annoying bug. Sounded like that wanted to do something. And like it's skipping. It's got to be a corrupted file. Fuck. Good God, such a dry place to bath right now. Okay, cool. Whatever. Okay. Usage like pairing, search for. Let us investigate. Let us investigate. Help me, please. What else, you madam? I was in with a customer when a group of bandits attacked us. I managed to flee, but he's still at their mercy. Oh, no. Worry not. We'll help you. Pray, lead the way. Thank you. It could only be them. I mean, it could be a lot of people. Trust me, Eorzea is full of rampant people. This is a sage. It is a healer that has magical gun floaty thingies that go pew pew and heal heal. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying. Oh, it's him again. It's over, villains. Lay down your arms, or else. I don't know what that voice was. Or else what? We'll kill you. Answer me one thing. What is this all for? Why go to such lengths and forsake everything you had to obtain power? And why wield such power against good, well-meaning souls? Good. Well-meaning? You know nothing about us. Nothing! You're just fools who believe everything you've been fed. I'm beginning to regret sparing you. Do you feel it? Is Sage just a level pre? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's the, it starts at level 70. To play with people's lives. Do you feel it, the weight of the sin? You would speak of sin? Yes, you need to have a class at 80. Do not when a life might be saved. That is the greatest sin. Every day unfortunate souls die without reason. At fate's whim. 'Tis the sage's duty to fight this injustice by whatever means he may. Ba, ba, ba. If you understand this, then it's not too late for you. You may yet make something of your lives. Shut your mouth! His guns are bigger than mine. Potato versus Bun Boy. If you're determined to protect that wretch, then I will consider you complicit. I feel inadequate right now. Wait, I know you. Yeah, no sound effects. This is awkward. Rather too close to the settlement for comfort. I fear for the civilians. They wouldn't stand a chance against such a fiend. As they would well know. You bastard! What happened? No! Don't let him provoke you! Stay with me. Listen to my voice. We must lure the beast elsewhere and tend to it, Nelto. Would you mind assisting me? Sure will. With no sound effects, it'll be fun. Magic. Oh, it's magic. I'm under attack. No, you're under attack. Hey, you stop that. Listen. I don't like you. You're being a big old booty head. I can never die. Break my shield, you won't. Thank you. Good shit on nerd. Ah! Sounds good, Bijou. Boop. You're a big old poopy head. Got you. I got you, Boo Bear. Come, but we should return to the others. Okay. I got this. It is I, Nelsto. The potato Nelto. Bitch, I hope you're ready. I learned how to heal. What's going on in the Texas subreddit today? Oh, great. Can't teach racism. That people are racist. Okay. Can I talk about something real quick? This is the cable that came with my new vape. This. That is, what, 2 feet long? What's the fucking point of these? No matter where you plug this bitch in, You're gonna have to be like leaning over against a fucking wall to vape. What's the point of these short cables? I hate them. Meanwhile, 6-foot cable. They're so dumb. Like the fucking OtterBox. So I bought an OtterBox charger when I got my Samsung S21 Ultra. The cable's like 3 feet long. Bitch, I can't even lay in bed with it plugged in and watch TikTok. First world problems. I have the same struggle with my Astros new earbuds. Cable's so tiny. Yo, TV, what's up? No, Sage is the first job from 14 that is based, or that is entirely unique for 14. Everything else has been pulled from other things. Dude, TV, seriously, here is the cable for my earbuds. 3 feet long. I had to buy a freaking extender. I had to buy an extender. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. What's up, TV? How are you, bud? Hold on, getting us out of here. We're fine, Loifa. I've seen bigger. No, you're not, and you know it. It's the enhancement, isn't it? I know something of the procedure, of its potency, and the harm it causes. I have this stupid, like, baritone voice that doesn't go high and doesn't go low, so I'm stuck in a shitty range of everyone has the same voice. There's a limit to the amount of corporeal ether a living being can harbor. As we grow up, it waxes. As we grow old, it wanes. Bro, I gotta book my hotel for GCX. I didn't even think about that. Now that I don't work at a studio, I don't have to worry about going to E3. We're gonna do my birthdays during GCX, bud. A gradual, gentle process, if allowed to function in the natural fashion. It's so dumb. I have... Where was it? I have another cable in here that's 6 inches long. I'm like, this is dumb. Wow. No, new job does not require me to go to cons. Business development is not really a major part of my job. They might make me go to some, but I when I started, I was like, hey, by the way, I'm gonna be in Orlando this weekend. Oh shit. The man used an unproven procedure on countless souls, a forbidden procedure known only to a select few sages. Dut. That's fine. Why don't we, Robert, I'll slide into your DMs and we can book a hotel at like Disney. Split a couple nights at like Caribbean Beach or something. And though he succeeded in a few instances, those objects suffered from debilitating side effects, but those rumors were denounced by Forum as baseless, and yet... I'm gonna see if we can get a discount through a bud. What? Can you stand? Wait, please. Is it really you, Mahad? Ansel? Yes, it is, my children. Oh, how you've grown. Think the 12, you're alive. Like a consortium of beverages over here. We got a blueberry seltzer. Oh, booty cheeks. All right. But I couldn't. Oh, you mean because a 2-night stay is like $4 grand? Bro, I love Disney, but I don't love Disney that much. Mahad wants Ansel. Of course, they're my adopted children. They were orphaned at a young age, and I took them in and raised them as my own. Though none of us were related by blood, we became as close a family as any. Ours was a quiet, comfortable life. But then one day, Mahad fell sick. She had a raging fever and grew weaker with every passing moment. Aetherspurn, the illness was caused. I've read about it. A rare disease wherein the body becomes unable to draw aether from food. There is no known cure. Only how do you pronounce that word? Palliative? Palliative? I don't know. Care. Just because I have a degree in English doesn't mean I know how to pronounce them. Oh, yeah. Our troubles didn't end there. Even as we were struggling to look after Mahad, a failed beast attacked our settlement. Ansel tried to protect his sister and was badly hurt. The chirurgeon said that he would be bedridden for the rest of his days. I didn't know what to do. Without the coin to care for them, my mind went to dark places. I began thinking of how I might spare them the pain. Spare us all. It was in that state that he found me, a kindly traveler. Boyfriend? A healer? Yes, he offered to help Mahad and Ansel and refused what little payment I tried to give. But he said that their condition demanded special care and facilities. It would take years, many years. Desperate as I was, I accepted without hesitation, and so he left with my children. It was hard not knowing what became of them. But I clung to the hope that one day we would be reunited. And we were. To finally see them again. I haven't the words for it. And it matters not that they've changed. What was his name? Gildevane, he called himself, a healer of some renown. In his native Charlian, I believe. Wait. Have we been bamboozled? Now then, I am no longer needed here. I shall return to making my rounds. Till next time, my aspiring sage. I don't like that guy. Oh my, Lanta. Speak with her again. I believe the danger is past, but for good measure, I will ask the immortal flames to keep an eye on the area. We're in your debt. Now, if you do not mind telling me, was this your first time meeting Master Faldronet? Oh no, he's a regular of mine, introduced by an acquaintance, and when he comes, he always takes a moment to treat those who are unwell. To have so many kindly healers. Dude, I tell you what, like once this YouTube channel really picks up and I'm comfortable here and not restreaming, and I can crank this this bitrate up to like 9K, boy howdy. And who is this acquaintance of yours, if I may ask? A merchant in Elport. Master Faldronet buys alchemical ingredients from him. Rare items sourced from Favner. I see. Out of curiosity, what did Master Faldronet buy from you this time? Oh, the usual. A few sprigs of mascamaloy. He's actually the one who told me where to get the herb. Says it's used to treat certain serious illnesses. Well, if you excuse me, I must return to my small. I don't know when, but I know my children will return, and I must work hard if I'm to give us better lives. Are we done talking? Are we done talking? Okay, are we done? Okay. We are done talking. Holy guacamole. Okay, I need to, first of all, say thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. You're all mega cute. Wait. I swear to all that is holy. Oh no. I was about to lose my mind, y'all. Oh man. All right. Let's complete this real quick. Bro, I don't like people like you. No, Tower. I worked a full day today. Okay. Hold on. Where's my phone? Oh my goodness. Boop, beep, doo 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 doo. No one's gonna respond to my tweet. No one, I tell you. You're your top English broadcaster on YouTube right now. Hell yeah! Too bad, like I said, you know, the other day, there are 475 different categories for Final Fantasy 14 on YouTube. How? I don't know. There's one for the original game, Final Fantasy 14 Online. There's one for when it relaunched in 2013, Final Fantasy 14. There's one for each expansion. So there's a Heavensward category, there's a Stormblade category, there's a Shadowbringers category. Now there's an Endwalker category. There's also a Final Fantasy 14 Complete Edition category. It's wild because when I was still working at Square, we got in contact with YouTube to what was it? Oh, to combine the different Avengers categories as well as the different Outriders categories. And they did that. And in the same email, I was like, hey, by the way, can we also combine everything under Final Fantasy 14 the 2013 one. We just wanted to say Final Fantasy 14. That is it. That was 6-7 months ago. Do. If I lose all sound, I'm just gonna lose my mind. It makes no sense. I love how they try and be more intelligent than the user. It's silly. Facebook did the same thing, and at one point Twitch did it. So that's the reason we reached out to everyone. It's because Twitch's back end borked, and they had the same 6 categories, and so did Facebook. Because they all pull it. Because okay, so the way that MMOs are listed is that every expansion is listed as a unique video game launch. So it's its own title, because it really is. This is a full video game that we're getting. And oh. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
What's up, buddy?
Oh, you know, what's up with you?
I'm so sleepy.
No sleep. You slept for 4 hours.
It's not sleep. I'm old. That's like a extended nap. I had an extended nap this morning between 8 and noon. And, well, I'm level 79 now, so it was worth it.
Dude, I'm gonna lose my mind having to play all night without sound effects.
What's going on with your sound effects?
So I have music and I have system sounds, but I don't have voices or sound effects.
What?
Yeah.
How is
It's
that possible?
so dumb.
How is that even, like, a thing? What did you do?
It's a recurring problem that people have.
Really?
Yeah. So the only fix, from what I can tell, is rebooting the game. And, well, not doing that, so...
Yeah, it's just reboot into 2002, error into you are 3,000 in line.
From what I've heard, Famfrit has not been bad all day. So I logged in at 5:30 p.m. earlier, Central, and the queue was 67 people.
That's surprising to me, because I always felt like Famfrit was one of the, like, popular Primal servers, right?
I'm curious if they have different limits for different servers based on
No,
popularity.
here's my theory, all right? Because a large majority of the casual streamers for Final Fantasy, like the people who bounce off of it,
Yeah.
are on Famfrit. And so the fans all made accounts over there, which filled it up. But because they only play every so often,
Yeah.
the fans aren't there all the time.
Um,
Unlike some
Yeah.
of these other servers where it's just like, yes, we know life the game. That's all that we do.
I was on Balmung and Gilgamesh before I was over here.
How are those?
God awful. Those are the 2 biggest servers. There's a dude in my chat that just said, "Oh my God, I know that voice." Robert says, "What's up?"
Oh, hey, Robert, what's up, man?
It's all our friends.
Now that you're not doing cutscenes, I can come hang out in the chat.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you weren't missing anything because you couldn't hear shit.
I'm in the mode where I'm like, I'll get this class to 80, then I can go enjoy the story in peace tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
At a nice, slow, leisurely pace.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Yeah, Robert says Famfrit's empty outside of the influx times, so that makes sense.
Yeah, that does. I should just start logging on to Famfrit and then world jump back to Excalibur.
Yeah, you should. What's the lowest pop server on Primal?
It's hard to say. Like it's really hard to say. Like based off of what I've seen in the chat, like Exodus seems to be one of the less.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let me look because I do see plenty of people. Primal servers. What are all the names? Okay, so Hyperion. There's not a lot of people on Hyperion. I don't see a lot of Hyperion people. I see plenty of Lamia, Leviathan,
Okay.
Famfrit, Exodus. Ultros is a little weird, not weird, but a little rare as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't realize it when I joined Excalibur. Originally, like all the streamer homies were like, "Yeah, come play on Famfrit. That's where we're all at." And I was like, "Okay." So I boot up the game, and then it's like Famfrit's full, and I didn't realize at the time it just meant that meant there were a lot of people logged on, not that I couldn't ever make a character on it. So I ended up on Excalibur, only to find later that Excalibur is like the oldest server in the cluster and has been, like one of the most crowded ones since forever.
Damn. Yeah, I made a character back on Balmung during, is there a Realm Reborn or Heaven's Ward whenever I first started, whenever Joe Never Fails lived with me. And that's whenever I first started playing the game, and I picked an archer. I was like, sweet, I get to be a hunter, like in WoW. And they hit level 30, and they're like, by the way, you're a support character with a guitar. And I was like, this is dumb, I quit. And so I didn't play again till the end of Heaven's Ward, when Stormblood came out, and that's whenever I made this character that I am now, but I made it over on Gilgamesh because I was playing with Happy. It was like right whenever I met Happy and Mel, God, what, 4.5 years ago when I moved to LA? And then I started playing a lot of games with Char and Brofish and them. They're like, you should come to Famfrit. And I was like, okay. Started on Marble Lights. Same. Wait, you meant server.
I started on Camels, man.
I guess I started smoking Benson and Hedges menthol 100s because that's what my mom smoked.
Oh my god, that is such like an old woman cigarette. The type of thing, where they like take the whole pack out of their purse and very carefully like open it, pull one out, and then close the lid very carefully and put it back in.
Oh yeah, it's like
I don't know why I know this, but I do know this.
I come from a small conservative town, so everyone there, every lady there smoked either Benson and Hedges 100s, every one of them, or what are those little ones, Capris or whatever they're called, little super short skinny ones.
Oh, the ones that you smoke when you're planning on going to Florida that summer.
Yeah, sure. No, Robert, we're just in a call together. Dan and I can't be bothered by other people.
Other people? So exhausting. Unless they're helping us with tank use.
Facebook business just let me know that an ad was paused for the charity Braves. An ad that I started 6 years ago. Thanks.
Whoa.
When I worked at Facebook. Or 4 years ago. Robert wants us to call him. I'm calling Robert. How do I add him to this?
You just add him to the DM. Or, add friends to DM.
Can't do it, Robert. We're not friends on Discord. Sorry, bud. Oh, my land.
I don't know if I have the energy to actually be sociable with Robert. He's just so much more exciting and enthusiastic than I am. I might melt in his presence.
How are we not friends on Discord? You might melt in his presence. You need some coffee.
Drinking a Monster.
I
All right,
brewed
I'm ready
it.
to go. My wonderful wife, right? Like I've been talking about this PTO plan for weeks, and like the day beforehand, she goes out to the store and gets me a 12-pack of Monster. She knows
Aw.
I'm gonna be doing all this, and I'm just like, I'm married to the best woman ever.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I had Whole Foods delivered yesterday, and I got more coffee, 3 12-packs of seltzer, 4 packs of beef jerky, some popcorn, some dried fruit. It's like I need all the essentials, which is so different than whenever I used to do 24-hour streams where it'd be like energy drinks and shitty food. Now I'm like, give me healthy stuff. All right, I'm a better Sage healer since the first time we played.
Cool. I'm glad you're digging it.
Yeah, I know how to do it now.
Oh God, we got Satasha. We're getting like the easiest dungeons all in a row. Helping out.
You love
Oh
to
my
see it.
God. Wait, this is Satasha hard. Never mind. This is a weird one. I forgot that this
Yeah,
is in
this is
the-
gonna be really weird not having sound effects.
Yeah. So Satasha Hard's actually got some cool bosses in it. This is. Have you ever done this?
Maybe.
Yeah. This is the level 50 variant of the first dungeon you play in the game.
Why am I taking damage? Can you not take damage? Thanks, bud.
I don't take damage. What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't have all my abilities. That's actually gonna make healing this harder.
Yep, that's the way that it goes.
When you're in between and you don't have the little purple diamonds, the bottom of your bar for Sage, it's super butts.
Yeah, there's a whole set of Reaper's abilities that don't even come into play until like halfway through, like until you're like 84, 85.
Yeah, I'm still learning what I'm about to get. Like I was looking at the abilities that are coming. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
Boop 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 boop. Bro Bear, I can't add you to the call in the middle of a dungeon. I can barely tie my own shoes. Wait, where'd y'all go? Where'd y'all go? Oh.
Damn, it is hard in these streets being a gangster.
That's the opening line. Okay. Damn.
Ready?
Hey, Boo Bear.
So we're not Discord friends because the time my account was compromised about 2 months ago.
Oh.
Because I boo boo link.
Why would you click the Boo Boo link?
I was very tired.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You just never click the link.
I was in that repetitive YouTube copy and paste mode at the end of the night.
Uh-huh.
It got me.
Uh-oh.
Boop, boop, boop. Everybody gets a shield. You get a shield, I get a shield. All right, now I'm gonna attack. I protect, I attack.
Little Lala. Protect attack.
I want better weapons for this thing because goddamn, I got little pea shooters. Yeah, so I figured it out with Sage. Whenever you activate that like second abilities for 3 of the abilities you have, it's called Eucrasia. It provides shields and heals. How did that guy die?
Oh, that guy just went splat somehow.
I got him.
Where's your Swiftcast raise macro?
I don't have one of those.
Do you know about Swiftcast? Is that on your
Yes.
hotbar? No.
Yeah, it is. I got it.
Bro, I just looked up and I saw my name on a level bar and I was like, how did you fucking do that?
A magic, homie.
Oh my god, dude, you made me sweat. I thought I was about to go down until I figured out I was over your limit break.
Are you playing right now too, Robert?
I'm not at the moment, but it's getting itchy.
You know you want to.
Well, I was supposed to be charity streaming tonight, but a chunk of Little Caesars roof fell on me while I was getting a pizza about 2 hours ago.
What?
So
I was waiting for Dan's what to come through.
Yeah, so I was just having a normal day, right? Then I went to
rolled
Little
in-
Caesars because that's something normal people do. And then while I was there, just like, the roof fell on me, which was distracting, right? So I got distracted by that.
Welcome
It prevented
to the
me
Nat
from
One.
enjoying, Little Caesars that also has a story behind it. But the roof, though.
The roof, though.
It's falling on me, so.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
but
ghetto.
I'm here now,
but-
just doing normal stuff. Yeah. Hey, Robert, how's it going? Yeah. That about sum it up?
Welcome to my life.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I sat there in the parking lot while a manager couldn't figure out how to contact an owner for about 3 hours.
I love it.
But I mean, at least I got to eat my pizza in the parking lot. Like, that was kind of, that's not bad.
Everybody
My
gets
only
a shield.
regret was paying mobile, so I'd already paid for the pizza.
Amateur move there.
Oh, that's normally dumb.
Normally you don't have a roof fall on you, so normally it works.
You must be thinking what kind of condition this Little Caesars is in, and I think you now know.
No, I mean they're all in that condition.
Bro, your Lala could fall through the potholes in the parking lot and never make it out.
This stupid fucking potato. I can't be bothered to stand in one place, so. Give me my magic back. My MP back.
Oh, what all these brine bubbles are, but I don't like them.
No, they did not have. I didn't like them. I was trying to say a sentence there and nothing came out.
It's a valiant attempt.
Hell yeah, Lyle. Happy for you. Words are fun.
Indeed.
Oh, is this that stupid one with Zoidberg at the end?
I've only run this variation once before. This is like one of those very off the beaten path dungeons as far as hard ones go. Alright, I got a fatal error
What do you mean? Oh, your game crashed?
trying to run Act. So,
Well, don't run Act.
figure
It's
out.
against Toss.
no, it's against Toss to, or ask people using Act. It's not against Talk to have Act.
Man, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's a weird one. So basically, Square, or rather the Final Fantasy team, knows all about all the tools that players use to get through content, right, including damage meters. Technically, running any kind of third-party application is against terms of service. The only time that it's ever been enforced is when people use damage meters to talk negatively about other players.
It's also enforced when looking at creators for campaigns.
So it's one of those
I'm
weird
stuck.
kind of like mid spots. Hey, you got
I'm gonna
this.
die.
I think we're all gonna die.
I don't. Why did I get
Maybe
stuck?
we didn't kill the ads fast enough. Maybe. I don't know.
You guys may have it.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
can't
Time for me to go
rescue.
get coffee while you guys finish this.
No, you need to go back to the start. Pull up. It's done. It's over.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Dang it. Oh, I thought it was my keyboard for a second. Wait, which direction do I go?
Dude, this place is giving me big slave pins vibes.
Oh yeah, I never thought about
The
that.
Serpent Shrine.
God,
Far back is-
I made it that far in WoW Classic and then moved on because I support good companies.
Well, I haven't played it since I was in college when Burning Crusade came out.
God, I say I only support good companies, yet all I've done for the past 2 months is talk shit on my old employer. I'll say this. I am still on the free time I got there at the end of my time there. Hi, take that. Okay, loot. Oh, I don't need any of this. What am I talking about?
Yeah, get to the end.
Hey, don't attack me. I did nothing but heal the guy you're trying to kill.
Oh, I think I just got that bug.
Did your sound effects just stop?
It just stopped.
Yep. Welcome to the club.
Oh, man.
It's kind of jarring, isn't it?
Yeah, because it just stops for no reason. That's
Contagious.
amazing. I wonder how on earth that happens.
It's so from what I hear, it's a corrupt sound file. It basically, I don't know. There's a multitude of ways that it could happen.
No, that's too basic. It's got to be way more complicated than that. It can't just be one.
Well, I would have to say that a corrupt sound file that causes your sound effects to just stop is not very basic.
No, because if it was a single file, it would be happening regularly to every single person, right? But it's not happening regularly to every single person.
Maybe they can't reproduce it, and that's why it happens so infrequently.
No, it's possible that it has something to do with networking, which is where it gets really fun.
Yeah.
Because if it has something to do with networking, then it doesn't have to do anything with the actual
Oh god. Oh god.
file.
Oh god.
It has to do with the other shit. Wild.
Can't move again. Can we not pull everything again? Like, obviously, I get stuck and I can't move.
So this isn't a pull. This is just the way the dungeon's designed.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
No one's pulling anything. These mobs are spawning. They're incredibly weak. They hit for, like, practically nothing.
Yeah, except for the fact that I have no health.
Yeah, they, like, you have a tank. Everything's fine.
Oh my god.
You can take a bunch of hits, man.
Yeah, it's Zoidberg. Look.
Yeah. You just have to remember, you know, this is Final Fantasy. You're the Warrior of Light. It is very difficult to actually die in this game.
Just because you say that, I'm probably about to die.
Very difficult to actually die in this game while you're doing, you know, regular content.
Well, I've been blown off plenty of platforms.
And whose fault was that?
Titans.
Shit, man. This is the only game where you fall off a platform 5 times and some dude's like, oh, this is awesome. Great. It's your first time. Hey, let me show you how to do this. And you're like, this game is amazing.
Like, what? Where am I?
I am getting curb stomped over yonder. And I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, that's why if you don't know how to do the dungeon, you just stand near to where the tank is. Like, I don't know why he's standing all the way up here, but I'm like, if he's tanking over here, there's probably a good reason.
Yep.
Like, my back's against this wall, maybe? I don't know. Something.
Oh, I almost lost full sound.
I like how I get some sound effects. Like, I get threat indicator sound effects.
So those are because those are separated out. Those aren't sound effects. Those are system sounds.
Yeah. The good stuff.
Jesus Christ. 800,000 experience, basically. I'm out. I like being a healer because I get player commendations.
Yeah, people appreciate you for keeping them alive.
Even though that dude died.
That was his fault.
That was his fault.
Usually if a DPS dies, like if a DPS dies in this game, it's because they did several things bad, right? Like, the only time DPS take damage in this game on purpose is when there's a raid-wide AoE, like something
Or they're
that
a black mage.
affects every single person. So, like, if you see DPS health bars go down, you have to make one of two decisions. It's either one, oh, they got hit by something they couldn't avoid, so I'm going to use an AoE heal. Or two, they got hit by something because they're idiot, and I'm gonna toss them a regen and then hope they don't go splat.
Fair.
And that's if you want to waste a regen.
Okay.
You know, and that is totally your prerogative, depending on what type of healer you want to be.
Yeah, fair. I'm gonna go grab this coffee if you want to queue us up. What do we have? Everything but leveling and...
Yeah, so we have main scenario, normal raids, PvP, and trials.
Yeah. Cool.
So main scenario
And
will-
Alliance.
Yeah, I did Alliance already. You don't want to do Alliance.
I didn't do Alliance, though.
I know, but I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, you do. All right, I'm gonna go grab coffee. Queue us up for one of them.
Okay. You didn't tell me which one, so I'm going to put us in MSQ so we can just chat for the next hour. Oh. Before I get super sleepy. Super sleepy. No, this fate's going to finish before I arrive.
Sweet sounds of Raiden's ASMR.
Yes, the really old, tired ASMR guy.
There's a market for that.
I'd be more energetic right now, but I just can't be bothered.
I can't be bothered. God, my hair's so long.
It is very long. I still haven't cut it. Are we all going to PAX?
Maybe.
I'll be at East. I'm where Voodoo goes, man.
I gotta decide probably in January what I'm going
Yeah.
and not going to.
If I go to PAX, I gotta find someone to split a room with.
Well, I guess we could go to PAX and split a room.
All right. Because now I'm just a con goer.
I have a no visitors policy though.
Okay.
The room is for sleeping.
What makes you think I'm gonna be a hoodlum?
I'm just, I gotta establish boundaries. It's not about whether it's right or wrong. It's about saying it out loud. It's got nothing to do with you. There is this one time I got a room early for a fighting game tournament, and when I have a hotel room at a fighting game tournament, it's a completely different set of rules. It's, hey, my room's gonna have 3 or 4 setups in it, and we're gonna be playing games all night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is that wasn't cleared with all the other people from the Georgia scene that had never stayed with me before and didn't realize that. So we had people who desperately wanted to sleep while other people desperately wanted to play sets, and nobody was happy. Everybody who was staying in the room had a different idea of what splitting a room meant.
Yeah.
Some people were like, oh yeah, splitting a room means I'll be able to lab with everybody without having to go to the venue every single time. And for other people, they were like, I need to sleep before I go fight in this tournament.
My
what?
first con, I was that guy. I was like, what, we have to sleep? That's dumb. And now I'm like, if I stay with anyone, I'm like, lights out at 11:30?
Yep. Well, I put us in for MSQ, by the way, so we're going to be chilling.
I'm number 15 in the roll list.
Oh, that's good. That's not too bad. Oh, man.
Yo, what's up, Fiction?
We'd have more help, but my buddy Fatal literally can't log on right now because there's 5,000 people ahead of him. Wild.
Love your face, Fiction. I want to know. I'm waiting for someone in my FC to log on and be like, yo, what was it? Because if it's not bad, if it's 100 people again, I'm bouncing out of this crap, fixing my sound.
I don't mind it, honestly.
Well, yeah, but healing.
I play with everybody's effects off.
How do you do
except for
that?
Mine. So there's a setting somewhere. It's probably in character config, but there's a way where you can turn off everybody else's battle effects, which also removes the visual soup that you get in raids. Let's see if I can track it down real quick. There's a couple other like really useful settings for just like general quality of life if you play a lot.
Yeah, my sound's bugging bad. The oh god, now the music is skipping.
Yeah, so go to open up character config.
Okay, I'm here.
And then you want to go to control settings, which is where it defaults to.
Yep.
Click on character.
Okay.
Okay, so in here you want to look at battle effect settings. And
Yeah.
so you show all of yours, and then for party and others, you do show limited.
That's what I have.
Yeah. And then PvP.
I have all because you want to see it.
The other thing that's really helpful while you're in here, if you go over to mouse.
Oh shit! Hold on, can't get back into it. Go to mouse.
Yeah, go to mouse. And make sure that under mouse targeting, the enable clicking on field to remove target is unchecked.
What is that?
So, you know how like if you have something selected, you hit escape to deselect it?
Yeah.
Well, if mouse targeting, if this setting is enabled, it means that you can click somewhere else on the screen to deselect the target,
Oh.
which sounds useful. But what it actually ends up doing is that halfway through like a fight, when you're panic moving around, you know,
I
you're clicking
declick it,
mouse
which I do
buttons.
all the time.
Yeah, so if you uncheck that, it should fix that problem for you.
Oh, sweet. Hey, Omni Waffle, thanks for that follow.
Hey, Alex.
Hey.
I got some new stickers with my new clothes. This one's Lucifer's Garage, and the other one's Satan's Henchman. I got a shirt that's it's got a pair of like demon hands that have a rosary wrapped around it, and it says "Don't pray for me," and instead of the hands just being like clasped together, both the middle fingers are up.
I have more settings for you now.
Oh God, what?
Okay, go back to character config.
Okay, I'm here.
Go to item settings,
Okay.
and under inventory interface,
Mm-hmm.
you want to set that to open all,
Already got that.
and make sure your retainer is set to expanded.
Okay.
And then let's see what else. What other fun stuff is in here?
He's gonna make me set up my UI later.
Oh, you should. I made a very helpful video that a lot of people like, and it broke the SEO barrier on YouTube. And every now and again, I get really nice comments on it. It makes me happy. Only piece of content I've made in like a year. And I was originally going to do a lot of content for this, and then I got lazy and decided not to.
That's fair.
Good. Enjoy video games.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's Revy.
I'm
It's
hanging out.
look for the little purple ones too with the diamond. That's the debuff from the sage.
While I wait for this cue, hold on.
God, I'm gonna need. Hey, I can take a nap while we're queued up.
Yeah, just chilling. Let's see. Oh yeah, so one of the useful things, I see that you've already got a little bit of this going on. If you go open your character config again,
Oh gosh. Okay.
go down to hotbar settings,
Okay.
because this will be immediately useful for you. And then click on the sharing tab. So in the sharing tab, anything that you have highlighted will be shared across all of your jobs. So if you like to have a utility hotbar like I do for job swapping, or for having like your teleport in the same location regardless of
okay.
what job you're playing, the shared hotbar settings are what says, hey, this is the same across every single job.
Ah.
Oh my
okay.
god. Oh my god.
Mind blown. Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
doing the.
so-
I'm
'cause, like,
focusing here on YouTube.
I
though.
have like 6
Alex.
hotbars worth of like job switching
Uh-huh.
and other stuff, because I like to have a lot of hotbars because I'm a, played WoW back in the day where they just give you a gazillion, right?
Yeah.
It's just not immediately obvious how all that works with this. So
I like minimalist. So like this UI, I'm probably gonna sit down Sunday morning before I go get my tattoo and work on it.
yeah, like yours is still very close to default. I'll shoot you a link to this is what my shit looks like.
Oh
I'll
God.
shoot you a link to the thing I put together, because basically what I did was just like a step-by-step, like here's how I do everything video.
Yours gives me anxiety.
Well, I have a few things that are in odd places because of rating, which is like why my party thing is so close.
Isn't
and
there
why
a
also
thing for like
included
parties?
in
Like,
the-
oh, display name settings. Here we go. Others. Display type. Initials. That's what I've been looking for.
Dude, that utility hotbar.
You just blew Robert's mind.
Yeah, I got all my jobs on there because I hate going into the menu for that, and then I like have a bunch of emotes I like to use. I gotta put my macros on there too because I have some dope ass macros I use. There was one night I got really sick when I was raiding. So
Hey, Chick Drummer, thank you for the
together this.
raid. What is up, friend? How are you?
people will know.
Yeah, Alex, I've been loving YouTube. Hope you're having a
There, hold
good
on.
day. How do I get it to where, like, if I'm looking at our party, it just shows initials?
Okay, so that is in.
Hey, thank you for that follow. I appreciate you.
I want to say character config.
I'm under. It's under
UI
display name
settings.
settings. UI settings.
Yeah, and then go to party list.
Oh, there we go.
So that is where you can change it to initials.
Oh, thank the Lord.
And then for display name settings, that's what it shows in the world. So in the world, like I turn everybody's names off unless they're on my friends list, because I don't like having the whole like clutter of names over everybody's head.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you go to display name presets under others, and like you go down to other PCs, you can change it to like I have my display name settings to like when targeted. As opposed to just always, which is what it defaults to. You can also change the colors in here, like if you want your friends to
I'm,
show up as a color, you can click on.
not doing
friends,
MSQ yet.
Change it from orange to whatever you want.
Yeah.
Taking the bars off is like playing a whole different game.
Really is. It makes being in the cities a lot nicer because you can just directly see everyone's glams, and it just feels a little bit more immersive. I like having the names on when I'm in dungeons because it makes it easier for me to see where people are.
Well, I appreciate you.
Like,
Yeah.
when
We're gonna do
fighting and
spoiler stuff tomorrow. I wanted everyone to
But I
get a
have it
day
off
or a
for-
night in playing, and then
not
I was gonna do
battle.
it.
So yeah, I do like display when targeted, display the full name. I also, the other thing that's really helpful for 24-man raids is there's an alliance member section, and you can set the display name settings to never, so that you never get a name. You can also just set it to when targeted, but that basically means that when you're in a 24-man raid,
Mhm.
the people in your party, like the people you're supposed to be healing or protecting or walking with, will all be visible, but the other 18 people in the fight won't.
What about PvP?
I think they've got some like. I think it just follows the same general rules because so like in PvP, like it'll show the people in my party, which is what I want because those are the folks I'm more likely to be healed by. And I use the mini map to spot all my other friends, and it'll show all the enemies with names. So if you see a player character in PvP that doesn't have a title over their head, they're on your team.
Yeah. Am I maining Sage? I don't know yet. I literally yesterday spent $150 on Etsy for Black Mage merch. So I don't know. I'm an idiot.
Well, I mean, you were Texas, so you saw heal guns, so you went pew pew.
Dude, I got a bunch of fucking pea shooters right now. I need new weapons. Little Red Ryder BB guns floating around me.
There's one thing that Final Fantasy 14 does, unlike any other game. When you are underleveled, it'll make sure that you know visually that you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I mean, it's like doing the Sage quest. Like, obviously, it's like every other class quest line where you're going up against somebody that's similar to you. And he pulled out his little pistols, and I was like, this guy's got full-blown AR-15s, and I'm coming at him with a freaking airsoft BB gun.
Mid Rider.
Like, pea shooters. Like the energy pistol from Halo. I got 4 of those, and that guy had the new skewer sniper. I'd also like to thank Final Fantasy XIV for placing more importance on a little potato than my favorite game of all time, Halo. You can get them from the Splendors vendor in... Wait, really? In Kagume? Really? Where's that at? I want fancy things. Boom. Oh my god, I don't have pea shooters anymore. Though I am a potato, so they're still small. I'll tell you what, though. I'm only a potato because we raise money for St. Jude.
Dude, Alex coming in with the clutch info.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, those are as big as you are.
Oh, you want to see what's funny? All right, minion guide. Come here, Tonberry. Tonberry's the same size as me. Man. There's nothing quite like paying the company that you quit to play their game. It's just the mood. Listen, I'm not a potato by choice. I'm a potato because the Final Fantasy XIV crew raised 15 grand in 2 days for St. Jude. Alex got 2002 to position 1 in queue.
Oh my god, that sucks.
Yeah. Back to 3.3K. What fucking realm are you on?
All right, now I'm gonna humor him. I'm gonna see how quickly I can get in a fan for it just to do it.
Oh, dude, yeah. No, actually, tell me. Try and get into Fanfrit. Because that...
Now, will it give me the same experience even though I haven't pre-purchased?
What do you mean?
Or will that put me in a different kind of queue?
No, it'll still be in the city. Oh,
Still be a general?
Yeah, you'll be in general.
Okay. Want to make sure the science experiment.
Oh, he's on Fanfrit too at 3.3K. Damn. All right, we're doing no sound all day today. Great. All right, while we're here, let's go check Bleacher Report, see what's happening with the Carolina Panthers.
Dude, I just got done watching Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know what Cody did for his hometown crowd.
Wait, what did he do?
You want me to spoil it?
Well, Dynamite was 2 nights ago.
Night? 2 nights ago?
Yeah. What
Hey,
happened?
I always double check, make sure. You never know when somebody's on their watch schedule.
No, I didn't watch this week.
No, he did a flaming table spot.
Oh, I saw that.
With Dolo.
Yeah, I saw that, and then the plastic on the edges of the table melted and stuck on his back.
He had the plastic from the garbage spot stuck on him from earlier going through the stands and didn't think about getting that off of his back. So yeah, he became one with the fire.
All right. I added this glorious hot bar video from a guy named Raven onto my Watch Later playlist.
Hey, I hear he's pretty cool.
He's all right from what I hear. I could sit in Kagane and listen to this music all day.
I love it so much.
Same with Ulda.
Why I'm really pleased about getting a house in Shirogane. The music there is so nice.
Oh. I just want to work in that spy ambassador's bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that. That was like my favorite part of the entire storyline. Was the political intrigue and coming back and forth between there.
I think I would have liked Kagane and all of this a lot more during Stormblood if the entirety of Stormblood's story wasn't politics. And that's it. I got bored with Stormblood.
It's a lot of fetch.
Chick said you're our new dad. Well, I ain't paying child support and you don't have an allowance. Go clean up the kitchen.
I'm somewhere in post-patch hell.
Of Stormblood?
Yeah. I'm at like 4.3, I think.
Yeah. And if you know, if some of the stuff that happens in post-patch Stormblood wasn't imperative to Shadowbringers, I would tell you just buy the skip. I tell everyone who's stuck on Stormblood, I was like, just buy the skip. Get through it.
Now, I made the mistake. I bought the skip after and missed out on Heaven's Word and had to go back and play Heaven's Word. I took the skip on it and didn't realize that I had skipped like the greatest thing ever and had to go back and play it.
I still stand by this, and I don't know if I'm gonna hurt anybody's feelings, but Heaven's Word is a better story than Shadowbringers.
It just means that you appreciate interpersonal relationships more than you appreciate grand sweeping storylines.
I don't know that's what that means.
Well, I'm sticking to what I said.
Oh, man.
I don't know Shadowbringers, but Heaven's Ward was a very classic Final Fantasy story. So if you wanted to have that nostalgic experience, like that was it. Like,
Yeah.
So
No,
I understand.
Most people rank Shadowbringers and Heaven's Word pretty closely together, with the other two portions being a lot weaker.
I don't have enough beers to make sense of the first, but you know, I got through it.
That's fair.
Well, a big part of that is just because of how long it took. They set everything up, you know, so slowly that really by the time that you got to the end, you weren't really sure how you got there exactly.
I don't know. The overarching story of Ishgard was just really cool to me, and then obviously like the whole Dragon Wars was like a super cool story to me. And it was the first time I didn't feel like I was being forced to enjoy a JRPG style story, whereas Stormblood and Shadowbringers felt very JRPG to me. And I'm just not a JRPG fan. So, I don't know.
What do you mean you're not a JRPG fan?
I'm not. I'm just not. I want to love them. I mean, okay, to an extent, I think Final Fantasy 1 through like 3 are phenomenal, but that's because it's just a giant grind fest.
I mean, the ones that like barely have any stories.
Exactly. She's our holy priest. I love it. I bought Stormblood. I mean, Stormblood, skip it. I don't like it. Lewd Holy Priest. I mean, I was a lewd survival hunter for 17 years. I don't know. Yeah. I agree with what Alex said, though. Stormblood was a bunch of pomp and circumstance. It didn't feel like it had any substance. And then Shadowbringers, I think, was doomed to let me down because of the hype that literally everyone I know placed on it. There was no way it was ever going to live up to that.
I like the political intrigue of Kagami. but I thought like the steps was the best action, and that was a problem because the steps was just a side part and not the main. And I was like, the war in the steps, I really enjoyed it. Mongrels.
So, in completely unrelated news, you know, I'd been looking at moving to other places simply because I knew I was never going to be able to buy a house out here. But I've been looking down south of Austin, like down towards like San Marcos, where Texas State University is. I can get a 4-bedroom house for $350K.
How far is how far is that?
30 minutes from 40 minutes from downtown, 30 minutes from the part of Austin that I love. So not too bad. Like,
no, ain't bad.
Like I'm looking at this house right now. 4 beds, 3 baths, 2,100 square feet, 2-story, $375K.
Dude, the thing that they don't tell you about owning a home is how much extra money goes into that shit.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I mean, I'm not buying one for a while. I got $6,000 in my savings account. I'm poor.
I can't wait to not be a homeowner by the end of the month.
Yeah. I love Stormblood. Heaven's Word was a slog, especially after the patch content got there. Ooh, okay. So disagreement there. And Alex says, I think post content and what Stormblood provided to the story was awesome, but it just felt really just like extra stuff. Yeah, I see that.
Ooh, 3,600 in the queue.
Yep. No sound effects for me tonight.
Yeah, I was and it's 9 o'clock. Wow.
People like this game, I guess.
Still a better launch than New World.
Yup.
That was very cooler than you, dude.
But I mean, who am I kidding? Outriders had a more stable launch than New World. Okay, actually, I agree with Alex. Stormblood felt like side story, that it was just a setup for Shadowbringers. I can get that.
Yeah.
The Kugani stuff is probably the best part. I don't know, the politics just bored me. I think Heian's a super weak character.
Who?
Heian? The main NPC? The dude with the giant ponytail?
Yeah, he's kind of a...
He's a throwaway character. We haven't seen anything from him since this happened.
Well, I mean, it's hard to live in the shadow of somebody like Gositsu.
I mean, I would also say the character development in Heaven's Word made any characters that they brought into Stormblood at a disadvantage to begin with. You can't skip cutscenes in MSQ stuff, can you?
No.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, we're gonna be hanging out for a long time together now, chatting about whatever we want while we totally ignore the beautiful content this dungeon. But it will also give us an
God, the Praetorium, really?
No, this is the one you want. Trust me. You don't want Castrum. Castrum is the one people mess up. This one is like a no-fail scenario. There's literally no way you can mess this dungeon.
Well, hey, man, I'm just, you know, I love throwing darts at the Outriders launch. I mean, because there was no other way to do it. It was a game half developed during a pandemic and no one knew what we were doing. Is he supposed to be talking right now? Like, are we actually supposed to hear his voice?
Oh, yeah, there's music and voiceover.
Yeah, I don't hear any voice.
All right, let's go give it to him. am the old Sid voice actor. I'm half British for some reason.
I hated Asinian for a while, Alex, but now that I've played through a portion of the Dragoon story, I now look back on my time and I love him. Oh, look! 4 Reapers and 2 Sages!
Oh, yeah. oh, yeah.
Wait, what are we doing here?
You're hitting the lift, and you're skipping the enemies.
Okay. Yes, we do, Chick Drummer. We need a tank. Is our other sage not going to use their... Oh, there we go. All right. Now you've got it. Taking the lift again?
Opening the door, then we're gonna go around the outside, and we're gonna skip all the baddies.
Alex just said, here's a hot take. Thancred is trash. I don't think... okay, so I don't think he's as great as everyone thinks he is. I think he's blinded by his love for Minfilia, and that makes him a weak character.
What? You mean having, like, you know, actual traits makes a character weak?
No, I just think that his blind devotion to her is a weakness, yeah.
I think that you were never around for OG A Realm Reborn. Before before it was reborn, that's when Minfilia's story happened.
I was born. I was born. I was there for.
Born.
Alex just said, "Wah, I'm obsessed with a woman who doesn't love me, so I'm gonna creep on a child." So many Reapers. Okay.
Oh, the Reapers is all...
I don't know where that other tank is.
Sometimes tanks will sacrifice themselves so the rest of us can skip.
Wait, so we're gonna be done with this pretty quick.
No, this is an hour-long dungeon.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, it's about 47 minutes.
With no sound effects.
Yeah, but you've got Robert here. He should do the sound effects and voiceovers for all the dialogue as it happens, because I would be endlessly irritated by that.
What was that?
Where's the
He's
sound
already making contributions.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Thancred is basically every kid named Justin in middle school. Having a weakness isn't the same as being a weak character, though. I mean, I can agree with that, but at the same time, I don't think Thancred is the end-all be-all that everyone thirsts over. I mean, I've thirsted over him, but I still think that he reminds me of a Hemingway hero. Like, there's a mortal flaw to him. There you go. Busted out my degree for the first time in 3 years. Oh, you know what I should do? Turn on my fan. Oh, you guys know what I'm doing next Wednesday? Streaming on the Voodoo Ranger channel.
Really smells like voodoo.
I'm gonna grab one of those non-alcoholic craft beers I've been drinking and just throw it in a voodoo koozie.
Come to find out, what is New Belgium's non-alcoholic offering?
They don't have one yet. But I would assume because I was talking to a buddy of mine who works for Budweiser distributor, which basically means they distribute for everything. The new hotness is these craft brews that are non-alcoholic. So it's like I drink from Athletic Brewing, not really. that is a craft brewery up in the Northeast, and their IPAs are non-alcoholic and taste just as good as Voodoo. It's wild.
Well, at least with an IPA one, it will have a date that is serviceable. The problem with most non-alcoholic beers is that because you don't have a natural preservative in them.
Yep.
And they naturally go bad very, very quickly unless you actually have it placed in the proper spot in the market where the non-alcoholics can go and get to it and keep it refreshed. The German ones are absolutely amazing, but they don't last.
Nope, I have
Export.
the like Klosthausen Christmas one right now. And I need to drink, actually I have 2 left. I probably need to drink them tonight before they go bed.
Yeah, non-alcoholic Hefeweizens are so good.
It's like, but it's like, whenever I was like, hey, I'm gonna go sober for a while, I was like, what am I gonna do? Because I do love the taste of beer. And I'm not drinking O'Doul's like my stepdad.
The Bush NA was the one that I always went to. I found it to be the most palatable. It was one in a can, so it wasn't old and sunlight struck. Pretty much tasted like mild carbonated bread.
Mild carbonated bread.
I got bit by a spider once before a wedding reception, and I did not know that when I went into urgent care and told them that it was like, yes, I know it was a brown recluse. I accidentally laid on it. It got me. And he's like, okay, you ready for all this? Gives me a shot. And he's like,
wait. Explain how you accidentally laid with a spider.
it is on bed. I used to live in the basement here in Missouri. So we had, you always have spiders down in the basement.
Basement of the frat house?
No, my parents' house.
Okay.
I did not become one with the mold. When I lived at my fraternity house, I didn't even shower there. It was just a room. But yeah, so
Waiting on Dingleberry.
he gave me the booster, and it was like no alcohol, 48 hours. And I'm like, yeah, I have a country ass wedding, and like, yeah, I don't think you understand. He was like, well, you have fun shutting your liver down. I was like, shit. So I hid a case of Bush NA underneath my jacket, and I paid the Kelso ladies at the Knights of Columbus Hall. I gave them each a $20, and I told them, don't you dare tell anyone I'm drinking Bush NA. Pour it in my still lookout. I was like, I'll have a great time. Don't you worry. It was a blast. Placebo beer's great.
Oh, it is. The only problem is like we went up to 6th Street probably about like 3 or 4 weeks ago before Omicron, and no one out there on 6th Street, I mean, obviously has non-alcoholic beer. It's only like the local spots.
Yeah, that's when you got to go to be like, I just need Diet Tonic and Lime Wedge.
Yep, this is exactly what I got.
That's all my non-alcoholics from the bar business. Yep. What's up? When you know you've aged out, man.
You've aged out. One of the solid things is that most of the bars here have Topo Chico, so I just buy Topos.
Oh hell yeah, you can get a Topo. That's fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
Gives you something carbonated. Feels
Like a bottle.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we haven't been able to get Topo for 6 months in town.
So sorry.
I only understand like half the words you guys are saying.
Do I need to grab one of these things?
Yeah, you need to get in the Magitech. We're gonna drive it and blow shit up.
Since I'm not.
See, this is how we know that you still haven't played a lot of Final Fantasy, because despite you having finished the story, you haven't become so intimately familiar with how this dungeon works that you.
Why can't I click
have
this
a
thing?
list of the amount of Netflix shows you've watched while queuing into it.
Why can't I click this thing?
If you didn't click the Magitech button that we were all meant to click upstairs, then it won't let you click.
Oh, this thing right
You
here?
gotta go back. Before we went down the elevator.
Oh, so what do I have to do now?
You have to go to the Magitech terminal.
Where's that at?
It's where we just were.
The identification key reader?
That sounds right. Yep. That little guy. Go do that, then you can drive the Magitech. If you don't
Okay.
click on that, you can't drive the Magitech.
Oh, hi, Spoopy Bonesy. How are you? I will tell you, though, that non-alcoholic beer, you drink too many of them, God, it'll still give you a hangover. All the sugars.
Beer.
Nope, still a problem becoming a diabetic, even if you cut the alcohol out.
Mm-hmm.
Still have to make other positive life choices.
I
Can't be one and done.
Do you like watching myself on Nell's stream because then I can see my character with my title?
I'm about to hide titles so you can't.
No, I worked so hard for this.
Inwalker's good, Spoopy. We're just doing sage shit. I'm learning to heal. I'm glad so many more people went with Reaper instead of Sage.
Bro, there ain't ever gonna be no big wave of people wanting to go heal.
I actually think there's more people on Sage than there are on Reaper.
Really?
No.
Yeah, just by comparing when we queue up for things, I always have less roll waiting than Nell does.
Well, that's because most of the things you do have more people. Like,
No,
there's
it
more
just-
slots for DPS than there are for healers.
There's more slots, but it still numbers you in order, right?
Mhm.
Like if there are 20 people waiting with your roll, you're number 20. It doesn't like cut that in half.
Shut up.
It just numbers you based on the amount. Like in this, there's
I don't know where I'm
2
supposed to go, by the way.
slots. Just follow the road.
Down this tunnel?
No, you went too far. You take a left in that door. Yeah, and then go down and hang a right and take an immediate left.
Okay.
We're about to hit a cutscene anyway, so you're about to get really interrupted.
Now, everyone in my FC is just saying nut in all caps. It's mainly B more.
That's nice. Oh man. Wait, what were we just talking about? I'm not sleepy. Before Nell got lost.
I'm somehow still in
Oh yeah.
excessive profanities company.
God. That guy blocked me.
But yeah, I think there's more people playing Sage than Reaper. The thing that you got to remember is there hasn't been a new healer class since Heaven's Word, right? Like they've added plenty more DPS classes since Heaven's Word, but it has been a very long time since there's been a new healer in the game.
Oh, that's fair. That is fair. I've joined 4 Discords since Endwalker came out.
Wait, you're cheating on me with other Discords?
Yeah. Of course I am. I'm a whore for attention.
Oh my god.
I'll be honest, I'm super stoked that I finally got Xenoblade Chronicles on my Switch to play when I do my laundry. It'll be 7 years before I finish them, but you know what? At least I'm finally gonna get there.
Oh man, I got super hooked on Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I played it last year during one of my Final Fantasy breaks and went like absolutely nuts.
Makes me excited.
I am about to start my Life is Strange True Colors playthrough off stream, and I am super dope. That is not a game that I want to share with the world. my last AAA title at Square. Well, I guess Guardians of the Galaxy was. Never mind. Let me finish that. I created a second YouTube channel just for Let's Plays. I did 3 episodes of Guardians and haven't touched it since.
Because Let's Plays is a lifestyle, not a channel endeavor.
Yep.
You gotta, like, commit to that shit.
So at some point in time while I had bronchitis last week, I lost my sense of taste for a minute.
Oh God!
I was thinking I was maybe I got a little breakthrough case, whatnot. But I never got any fever or anything else. Wasn't anything crazy, and I was already naturally isolated from my lifestyle. So whether it was or wasn't, really didn't know. But I found out that it has taken my ability away to taste wine, and I don't, and it's it really sucks. So I'm like, please come back.
Please come back.
I really, really enjoy wine with dinner and friends. It was super, super sad. I could barely taste part of my Bordeaux.
Oh
like,
no!
I could be drinking a way cheaper wine than this. It's like not awful enough. Like I could survive. Like I still got like everything savory, but like really, really good, like deep dark cherry
Yeah.
is gone, and plum is gone.
God, it sounds almost as bad as the fact that I don't have sound effects and voices right now.
Dude, it's killing me because I loved, cherry Coke was an old like vice.
Yeah.
We get every now and then, and like it's just like carbonation. Can't get the fix, yo. Coffee too. Coffee, it's sad.
I think I just lost all sound. I just lost all sound. Just pure silence. Oh, no, I didn't. There's just no music at this point.
That's why I normally just play with Spotify Rockin'.
I can't
The
do that
thing
because
that you can
YouTube.
do when you're not live streaming.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm becoming a Final Fantasy 14 YouTuber, so I need all my content to be online.
You're the #1 North American
with 4 viewers,
live
yeah.
streamer right now.
If I put myself under Endwalker, Ginger Prime would have me beat though, because he's under the Endwalker directory.
Those bastards.
Let's see how my
Well, you would still be on the top line. There's a guy by the name of Fighting Cowboy who's on top right now.
Ooh, good old Fighting Cowboy. I've worked with him on about every single campaign I've ever worked on.
He's another Texas homie.
Mm-hmm. He's a good dude.
Yeah, I worked with him on a couple things. He's dope.
He will
And
play
I harass
anything.
him all the time because he plays all the games that I do. So I'm like, yo, I need some guides for Neo 2. Can you hurry up and hook me up with some new Monster Hunter shit? Hey, what are you doing for this other action combat thing I'm playing?
I mean, those dudes are all standing. Y'all are all standing in the stupid, and I can't heal through it.
Oh, you can only stand in the stupid in this fight. There is no not stupid. Okay, no one died.
Yet. Alliance raids are always like the big story arcs, right?
So the Alliance raids
this.
are all individual arcs that are side attached to the main story somehow.
Mm-hmm.
This particular raid is the capstone story event for Realm Reborn. So like you roll credits after you're done with this one for the first time. because it's so important to completion and because it's an incredibly long cutscene heavy dungeon, they've incentivized it by like giving you a stupid amount of tombstones and rewards to where it's still valuable even if you've been playing the game since it was, came out. So like I have run this particular instance at least 200 or 300 times, not more. So that's why there's a whole bunch of like memes and stuff about all the things that happen in here in the community because everybody's just seen it so many freaking times. But the Alliance raids, so there's a set for each expansion. For this one, it was Crystal Tower. And then the second one was Void Ark. The third one was Evilis, or Evalis. I can't never remember how to pronounce it correctly.
Evilis?
And then the ones in Shadowbringers was the near raids, where if you haven't done the near raids, Nell,
I have not.
oh my god, they're so good. They're amazing. They're like incredibly well designed, even in comparison to like all the other Alliance raids. Like they're just mechanically and artistically like some of the best raid
couldn't
designs
wait.
ever.
I
They're
literally watched it.
incredible.
The minute they came out, I was like, I can't wait to try to get to this.
Yeah, I've seen them. Like because I watch all of Happy's content, right? So like I've seen them. I've never done them.
Yeah, they're fantastic. They were basically like, I used to run those over and over again when I was learning new jobs. It's like ways to try to improve. Outside of those, then what you have the normal raids per expansion, which is a set of 12 different 8-man raids that roll out that also have their own separate storyline.
I did Eden right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so Eden was the one for Shadowbringers. Pandemonium's the one that we've got for Endwalker now. Those are also like they're somehow related to the main storyline, but they're their own entire arc.
Yeah, like it was Reen and Ush like trying to bring life back to the burn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and those are the dungeons that also get the Savage versions that typically come out like a few weeks after the normal versions have been released.
And
They
Savage
come out
is just
in
like mythic
2004.
from WoW.
Yeah, so Savage is what most people who consider themselves, endgame raiders, Savage content is what they're talking about. Now, in between those, you have Trials. And so we're all familiar with Trials as being like the 8-mans that are like single boss fights. In addition to regular Trials, there are extreme versions of various Trials, and those tend to give away like raid level loot. So like Emerald, Diamond, and Ruby Weapon during Shadowbringers were all extreme trials that gave loot. And the level of difficulty there is somewhere in between, like they're a little bit easier than Savage, but they're much more difficult than your average trial.
Yeah.
And that's usually where people tend to like get their feet wet to decide if they actually want to go and do Savage stuff. They're a little bit harder than 24-man raids, a little bit easier than Savages. And so they're like a really good stepping stone for people looking to get into endgame content. And those get released kind of like in either pairs or one at a time. And they're usually staggered like intermittently between the normal raid
Seems like it's
updates.
going fast though, Alex.
And those normal raid updates are usually also packaged alongside one of the new 24-man Alliance things. So you'll get like, hey, here's a new Alliance raid, kicking this off. Here's the new Savage tier of the normal raids that were just introduced a couple weeks ago. And then, 8 weeks later, it'll be like, hey, we've added a new EX trial. I'm like, here it is. And you can go and get some gear that's going to help you progress in your Savage rating for those of you who aren't like, world first crazy people. And then, beyond all of that, you have ultimates. They have made 3 ultimate fights over the last decade. And ultimates are a tier of difficulty past Savage to like another ridiculous degree. So
Do they just is it like a unique fight or is it a difficulty increase of an existing fight?
It's an expanded version with new mechanics and story of an existing fight. So, but it's not that straightforward because you could just say that like, oh yeah, so the Epic of Alexander Ultimate is just, the last boss of that one raid tier. But in reality, it's a whole new fight with all different mechanics and, completely different level of difficulty. The one that they're planning to add for this expansion is apparently going to be based on the Thordan fight from Heavensward. So the big capstone, crazy-ass laser-filled thing. At the end of Heavensward, we're getting an ultimate version of that.
Okay.
Yeah, and so ultimates are, if 1% of the player base actually does Savage Raids, 1% of that population attempts ultimates, and 1% of that population actually completes them,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Oh, man.
Not for me, not for me, not for me. I'm not good enough anymore.
Can't
And
wait
that's
to
the
not do
reason-
any of that.
That's the reason I'm pleased with my title, because you get a title when you complete an ultimate. So any title that you see with a legend in it means that somebody has completed one of the 3 existing ultimate fights.
As good MMO should do, reward the folks who actually do the content.
Yeah. Yeah, so like in this, he turned titles off because he's a dick, but like in this group, there's somebody who has the perfect legend title, which means he's cleared T, or the Epic of Alexander Ultimate, and then mine is from Ultimate Weapon Ultimate, which is actually a remix of the entirety of A Realm Reborn. You fight all 4 primals, or all 3 primals, and then you fight La Habrea again right before he gets an ultimate weapon and tries to destroy you, and then you fight all 4 of them at the same time.
It's a fucking Final Fantasy fever dream.
It basically is. It was
Wow.
absolutely wild, and it took me 3 months to do. Yeah, it was a very big pop-off moment.
Let's see. That's executing.
Are we done yet?
No, so we're going to get some dialogue. He's going to talk at us for a little bit. And then he's going to stand on top of Ultima Weapon and then talk some more. And he's going to get in Ultima Weapon. And then we're going to kick his ass.
Okay, he's a villain, and he has to tell us exactly what his plan is.
So you played through Shadowbringers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when did you actually do this dungeon as part of the story? Do you even remember any of this?
3, maybe 4 years ago.
Okay, so you know how when you're going to Shadowbringers and you're doing the post Stormblood story and like you're trying to get across the burn, and then you run into this guy who's out there like running a group of resistance
him.
fighters. Like, yeah, it's this dude.
Yeah, it's Gaius.
This is the guy.
He had a change of heart.
Yeah, after you kicked his ass.
He's like, well, done fucking with her. It's very anticlimactic without voices.
See, look, he's standing on Ultima. He put his sword away. He's still talking, though. I don't know why he had his sword out to begin with. He was just like, hey, I've got
For
this.
emphasis.
It's a gun sword. Long before there were ever gunbreakers in the game.
This is
Exactly,
when everyone
just
was
showing
like,
off.
this was like everyone was asking when a gunbreaker is going to come.
Yep. My son's playing Horizon Zero Dawn in the background, and it's very distracting. He's doing the Brave trial. Oh, he's climbing some rocks.
Can we kill this guy fast? Because your boys had 4 cups of coffee, and it's going straight through me.
Raid or poop. New YouTube
Oh,
series.
not poop. I just gotta pee. I'm the bladder of a goldfish.
Yeah, you'll have 2 minutes 13 seconds after this fight to go do that. That's how long it cuts.
Everyone gets a hot. Everyone gets a hot. Everyone gets a hot. Now I'm gonna shoot him. Wait, why can't I shoot him? He got a lot of health.
Yeah, so right now we are not doing any damage to him because we haven't tapped into the power of the echo or something. Yeah, see, here comes Heidelin coming to help us out.
If thou would triumph, thou must. Thou. You've been talking to Urianger?
How do we know that Urianger isn't Heidelin?
Which character do you think's gonna die in Endwalker?
Probably half of them or more.
It is the end of the story arc, so.
Yeah, it's time to kill off all the characters you love in dramatic ways.
I think.
This is my guess. I haven't even touched the MSQ yet.
Oh, neither have I. I think Ishtal is the first to die.
I don't know if she's the first to die. I think that there's a high chance that she gets offed. Just because that would just be... Like, it would just be something that people would talk about forever, right? Like, there's definitely a temptation to do that as whoever's doing the narrative for this. But it's like... Considering the amount of characters that they killed in previous expansions, you know, I'm just like, yeah, there's going to be a lot of people kicking the bucket one way or the other. You know, will they come back through, you know, like swimming through the live stream again? Like, maybe, sure, but like, you know,
Yeah.
people going to die. There's going to be casualties.
I was sad that they robbed Gozetsu of his amazing death.
Yeah, Gosetsu is one of the best characters in Stormblood by far.
Oh, yeah.
I think like he had just such a great personality.
Or you know
and,
what?
Like,
Oh, good.
just like a really good storyline with Tsukiyomi.
Yep. Characters dying. I could see Estinian sacrificing himself to die to be the first one.
No, I think what's going to happen to Estinian is that he's going to end up coming in contact with some sort of otherworldly power that ends up turning him into a literal celestial body. And then he'll, you know, just watch us from the stars and occasionally speak to us in Old English. People will pray to him and he'll become a constellation. I know you're responding in silence because there is no retort for my theory.
No, there isn't.
You're a constellation.
Thank you.
I don't want to even remember how much time I
Dude,
spent
go use the bathroom, quick.
Okay,
Go.
I'm going.
trying to figure out what constellation I was going to pick the very first time that I rolled a character.
In this game?
Oh yeah, before, like, you didn't know what it was going to be connected to, and I was going in real hard in the paint, like, man, what do I want it to be with my character? And oh my god.
I just chose the Wanderer every single time, forever, without a second thought. I was just like, yep, this is it.
Dude, I'd be at the
no
river. Oh my god. It's brutal. Brutal for me.
Good thing my apartment's the size of my big toe. All solid 760 square feet of it. No, I think I'm like 850 square feet here.
But it's all yours.
This is all mine. Also, it's great since I'm not talking to anyone in my family. I don't have to get a bed for my guest room, so I can rearrange this room to be a dope stream room. Because if my buds come to visit, I just be like, yo, air mattress in the living room. And they'd be like, fine. Or couch. That couch is comfortable. Slept on it for 2 hours today. Very anticlimactic without voices again. Exactly.
Yo, Alex has been trying to get in since 3 this afternoon.
Wait, really? No, because I got in at 5 p.m. on Famfrit, and there were at 5 or 5:30 the queue was only 67.
I logged in at noon. It took me an hour, and I haven't logged out since. Like, I took a break for dinner, and I just like got up every 10 minutes and moved my character around a little bit. I was like, I'm not fucking around with that login screen again.
I'm not gonna say how I managed to not log out.
Yeah, the thing that's like impressive is how stable it is once you're in, though. Like, no, like I haven't heard anything about people getting kicked or disconnected, or there's no crashes. Like, it's only for login, and it's because they just don't have enough servers because the game's too damn popular. What a incredible problem to have.
Yeah. Yeah, this morning, what time? I got on at what? At launch, and I was in queue. I was number 867, and I was in 10 minutes. God, it looks so much better without the freaking pea shooters. Everyone's got cool glamour on, and there's just me wearing my leather pants with my jacket and my Converses. I'm going to a punk rock show. What about you?
Going to the punk rock show.
Bro, whoa, alright. Let's not take that much damage, bud.
I'll be fine. DPS has no appeals.
I was watching TikTok, and people were like, underrated punk rock bands, and someone put up MXPX, and was like, who thinks MXPX is underrated if they listen to punk music?
Yeah, most people who think that punk music is Green Day.
That's fair. I don't like this. I'm getting butt slammed.
Yeah, there's lasers. Just dodge the lasers. Easy game.
I just saw him walk right into it.
Next time you hear someone question MXPX, you can tell them to shut up and move to Bremerton.
I know. I also love the fact that Mike Herrera is the bass player and backup vocalist for Goldfinger now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's dope. It's like when Matt Skiba joined Blink-182, and I was just like, the genre's getting smaller, I guess.
Yep. Did you see the news that Tom DeLonge is like he basically said it's just a matter of time before they all get back together, but it's going to be Blink with Tom and Matt.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I'm like super excited.
Gotta pay for that UFO research, dog.
I wish Angel and Airwaves got bigger than it was, because that was such like a bold undertaking and like genre bending.
No, it wasn't.
For him, it was.
That was them being like, hey guys, maybe we should try out this emo thing that seems popular right now because we're losing relevance. I said it. I
Did
said
that
it out
silence
loud.
hurt? No.
No, sorry, I got a text message from a cute girl that's more important.
I said it out loud. Anyway. Yeah, I got my Spotify Wrapped for the year. And it was like, you listen to two things. Punk music and anime OPs. Have a nice day. I'm just like, yep, that's been the whole fucking year.
If Spotify could distinguish, it would have been like, yeah, you listen to metalcore, punk, and songs that you found on TikTok.
Yeah, unfortunately, Spotify still doesn't know what metalcore is.
Yeah. So everything from, well, one, it counts 4 years strong as punk rock. And then it counts A Day to Remember as metalcore. I'm like,
Ugh.
okay.
All right, then, fellas. Yeah, Spotify is really bad with genres. It's
Yeah.
like they just hired a bunch of nerds and no one who ever actually listened to music.
Yet they know Texas country, like, because that was one of my genres. Because I mean, I've still listened to it.
I mean, that's easy because you just bio, was this songwriter born in Texas? If the answer
Not
is yes,
true.
it's Texas
Not
country.
true. George Strait's from Texas, and he's not Texas country. He's just country and western.
Yeah, but I bet you he's in the playlists.
It's because he's bigger than that genre. That's
Also,
done.
you could probably cross-reference it with any country songs that have the word pickup truck or Lone Star in it, and then you would have most Texas country songs.
Well, okay, so
right?
if you
Yeah.
if you did a search for country songs that involve the words pickup truck, you would have a circle of all the songs that are all country.
Oh Lord.
My number one song for the 4th year running
Mm-hmm.
is Humidifier Sound number 24.
Nice.
Classic white noise to get things done, or to be as narcoleptic and pass out as you want to. Either or.
I do love
Like
that Sultana's Dreaming from this game made my top 100 for the 3rd year in a row. That's my go to sleep song.
Crimson Sunrise and Sunset made it into my top 5. This. So did Starset. Where's mine? I get to go see Starset next week. I'm excited.
Nice.
Oh, the new pornographers made it. Nice.
I get to go to LA and North Carolina next week.
Raise up.
Gross.
I'm going to
A lot
LA.
of time on the
I'm
plane.
meeting my entire team for the first time, which is dope. And then I'm leaving LA and flying to Charlotte because I'm going to the Panthers-Falcons game on Sunday. Should be a banger of a game of two trash teams.
I don't know, man. They always play hard.
I was gonna call it quits after this, but now that I have Axe working, I'm like, I want to run one more. Maybe two more.
Well, we have a couple more roulettes to do.
Yeah, we can do trials and maybe normal raids. It'd be good to cap on tombstones because I gotta buy 80 gear as soon as anyway. Because I do not have a dragoon fully leveled.
Oh my God,
Ooh.
finally we're done. Level
Yeah,
75.
We got that 80.
So, Dan, were you one of the folks like myself early on that had to abandon your original account to pick up Steam when it stopped working?
No, surprisingly, I was able to log back into my original Final Fantasy account from like 2013 or whenever it was that I tried out A Realm Reborn when that came out. Because I never did the Steam thing. And then it got really confusing when like my wife and son started to play because it was like, do I do Steam? Do I do the standalone? You know, all that fun stuff. All right, I'm putting us in for trials.
I
Okay.
lost all those original mounts.
Were you on Steam?
I was originally on the direct client, and then I was in part of the country where we couldn't play anymore
Oh.
during
Yeah,
during the login problems.
Yeah, I
And,
skipped all that phase. I only started playing this again after all the reviews for Shadowbringers came out and people were putting in their like Game of the Year lists, and I was like, wait, how are you gonna put an expansion pack in a Game of the Year list? What is this? And then I did some research and was like, okay, let's give this a
Okay.
go.
The hook was set.
Yeah.
Ooh, trials. You want to do a PvP roulette too?
We can do that.
Experience is pretty good too. That.
Experience is pretty good, although technically I don't need that anymore.
Yes, you do. Get ahead of the curve.
Yeah, the curve is more like a gentle slope, though. It's not really a curve so much as it's like, hey, we're going to go for a leisurely stroll, and there's some nice hills in this park. It's part of what I love about this game. Like the only grinding I've ever done in this game is to level alt jobs. Like going from 0 to level cap, like naturally as part of the storyline, like you just don't have to grind. Lovely.
No, it's just there.
Yeah, because people like new to this like ask me all the time, like, what do I do? Like, how do I get to level cap? And I was like, look, you've got one thing to do. See that main scenario quest in the top left? Just click that and do whatever it tells you. And until it says to be continued, you don't have to worry about anything else. If something else distracts you, then yeah, hit it up. Go ham. But
side grasshopper killing quest is up to you.
yeah.
I'm gonna do this. So chat, I really, really love you all, but at the same time, I've been sitting under these lights all day since 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna end my stream and turn off these lights and play in the dark with my buds. That's how I feel about this stream right now.
Hey.
So, cool. I'm gonna mute myself and close out stream.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. I know a lot of people want to see Sage gameplay, and we'll probably see more of it.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming.
Okay.
Anime titties.
Bitch, I will deafen myself. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off. I'm just want to play in the dark, and I'm not really in the mindset to be an entertainer right now. With one, the fact that I have a headache from the lights, and two, no sound effects, kind of making it boring. So I want to throw in some of my own music. But we'll be live tomorrow morning probably at around like 7 a.m. Central Time, my normal start time for streams. So if you guys want to tune in then.
I'm so far removed from actually running what would be a video game stream. I don't even think I could make it through it.
And so yeah, we'll be live tomorrow morning. And hopefully I will be ready for MSQ. If not, we'll do some more Sage gameplay, which will allow people to get caught up on the MSQ before we do more of that. Because I do want to do MSQ only stuff, so I'm able to chop that up and make some videos about it. But thank you all for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. We're not going to rate anybody on Twitch, and I'm just going to end stream. So everyone have a great night. Remember to treat everybody with love and respect, because the world's a shitty place. A little bit of love, a little bit of respect. You too can make the world a little less shitty. So go out and do good. Be surprised how easy it is to put a smile on somebody's face. Take care, chat.
These boots are a little out of place, but we can fix